Torah versus digital currency and control systems. CBDCs, biometric payments, ESG banking, AI finance, global buy, sell grids. The Torah warned us, when rulers control the weights, the measures, and the buying and the selling, the people become slaves. Today, digital currency systems are fulfilling that warning in real time. Foundation. The written Torah establishes honest weights, free exchange, and voluntary trade as divine commands. These are not economic preferences. They are covenant protections for human freedom. But in the modern world, nations are building systems where money can expire, accounts can freeze, purchases can be blocked, compliance can be forced, and identity becomes mandatory for transactions. This is not economics. This is covenant-breaking control. 1. Central bank digital currencies, CBDCs, the Federal Reserve's FedNow system, the European Union's digital euro, China's ECNY, and the United Kingdom's digital pound share a single purpose: centralized authority over transactions. China already uses programmable money to restrict purchases, lock accounts, limit travel, and enforce social compliance. The Torah calls this oppression and the corruption of just weights and measures. 2. Biometric payments, palm scans, facial scans, iris recognition, and behavioral biometrics are becoming new gates of commerce. When your body becomes your wallet, your freedom becomes a switch controlled by the state. The Torah commands that no ruler may control a person's ability to work, eat, or provide. Biometric commerce breaks that boundary. 3. ESG banking tyranny. Modern banking systems evaluate citizens based on political alignment, environmental scores, and behavioral expectations. This is not economics. This is moral judgment by corporations and states. The Torah forbids systems where the powerful set conditions for buying and selling that God never commanded. 4. Artificial intelligence financial systems. Artificial intelligence now determines creditworthiness, spending limits, fraud flags, and account freezes. Artificial intelligence does not judge righteousness. It judges compliance. The Torah warns that judgment without covenant is injustice. 5. Global buy, sell grids. Countries are constructing unified digital commerce grids with the same goal: no cash, no privacy, no independence, and total monitoring of each transaction. This is the system condemned in the Torah and the prophets: corrupt scales, manipulated markets, rulers controlling bread and survival. The Torah warned us. Now we are watching it manifest. Torah verses, Leviticus chapter 19 verse 36, you shall have honest balances, honest weights, an honest ephah, and an honest hin. Deuteronomy chapter 16 verse 19, you shall not pervert justice, you shall not show partiality, and you shall not take a bribe, for a bribe blinds the eyes of the wise and twists the words of the righteous. Proverbs chapter 11 verse 1, dishonest scales are an abomination to the Lord, but a just weight is his delight. Amos chapter 8 verse 5, saying, when will the new moon be passed, that we may sell grain? And the Sabbath, that we may trade wheat, making the ephah small and the shekel large, falsifying the scales by deceit. Application: Israel, biblical context. The Torah commands resistance to systems where rulers control buying and selling. Digital currencies violate covenant economics. Christianity: most Christian institutions accept digital finance as harmless progress, without comparing it to biblical warnings about unjust control. Programmable money reflects the system Scripture warns against, yet churches rarely oppose it. Catholicism: Catholic institutions often promote centralized financial regulation, making the church supportive of digital currency governance that contradicts Torah standards. Judaism: rabbinic communities navigate finance through legal tradition, yet digital currencies replicate the oppressive structures the Torah condemns, demanding discernment from Israel. Islam: Islamic nations aggressively develop digital currency systems despite scripture-based principles opposing corrupted measures and unjust rulers, principles rooted in the Torah. World: governments are building currencies that can silence, punish, or erase citizens with a single command. Students and seekers: programmable money is not innovation. It is economic chains. Study how every nation is converging toward digital control and compare it with the Torah's standards of righteous commerce. Reflection: if the Torah forbids false scales, oppressive rulers, and controlled commerce, what does it mean when nations create currencies that can shape your life with a single command? What happens when buying and selling is no longer a right, but permission?